Hello everyone, welcome back to Anxiety Art Adventures. Hey Shugs. I am going to be kitting up Coastal Flight from Craftibly. I thought about it last night and I really want to work on this one, so I said I'm going to go ahead and kit it up. Why not? And by kitting up, it's very easy because all you have to do is put these stickers, whoops, turn that off, put these stickers on the baggies. And baggies are in order. So whoever packaged these baggies, love you, Shug, because these are in order from 1 to 62 all the way down. So that's fabulous. Okay, but before we get into that, I have a couple of things I want to talk about. First of all, I want to welcome a new member to my channel, Diamond Girl. Thank you so much for joining my channel as a member. It means the world to me that all of you support me and this channel and what I do. So thank you so much for becoming a member of Anxiety Art Adventures. I do have member options that you can join at different tiers. So check those out. You'll see those in the join button down below if you would like. Also, I want to blame this on Katie with Diamonds and Washi. I decided to order some Simply Gilded washi tape. Now, I am not a washi tape person because I usually use parchment paper on my canvases instead of, sectioning off and all of that. But I do like to use washi tape around the edges of my canvas to avoid that little bit of sticky film that goes over, your drill field just a little bit. So I do like to border the canvases with washi tape. Now, I went a little overboard with the washi tape. Let me just tell you. Now, this is bougie washi tape. I'm going to tell you that right up front. Very honest. Bougie washi tape. It is pricey. But I have some washi tape that actually Sandra West sent me. I also have some that Yareli sent me. And I've used it, and I'm going to tell you, this beats any washi tape I have from Amazon or from anywhere else that I've ordered it. This stuff is the real thing. It will stick. It doesn't peel up. It doesn't curl up. I really like it. So, my husband and I actually sat down and went through the Simply Gilded website, and we were picking colors, and it was actually a lot of fun. So, okay. And this is my very first order with Simply Gilded. Yes. Okay, you get some stickers here. I guess these are probably for planners. That's pretty. Feeling, I can't read that. But that's a very pretty card. Just has Simply Gilded down at the bottom and feeling. I really can't read that. Okay. This is their signature bow. Their bow is on a lot of their washi tape, but that is a signature for Simply Gilded. And then this is their card. It is hard to read, but it's got all of their social media over here on the side. Okay, so put that over to the side. All right, now I have no idea. I'm looking at my, so many. Most of these are going to be Stardust, except for one that I got, which was Divine Twilight. So I really like the Stardust look. Okay, now this one. Let's see if I can tell. The sizes really trip me up. Okay, this is Papaya. Okay, this is Papaya. So this is a red and gold Stardust. So you get a 10 millimeter, which is the smaller one, and then you get the 15 millimeter, which is the bigger one. So pretty, so pretty. I figured this would be a good one for Christmas, to get the red. I actually might use this in my Mandy Manzano Siamese teas. There is some red in that canvas, so we'll see. I'm not sure. Okay, so that was the papaya. I got a 15 and a 10 millimeter. Both of these together were $9. So like I said, it's a little pricey, but totally worth. Totally worth. Oh, I keep hitting that. I'm sorry. Okay. This one is, okay, this is the one that came by itself, right? Wait a minute. I'm getting myself confused here. I'm sorry. What if it is? Okay, Divine Twilight. I'm not sure, honestly. No, I think this one's Divine Twilight. Okay. If you guys can see that, come on, focus. Okay, well, it's like a gray and a tan, and it's got stars on it. It's very pretty. Very pretty. This one I also thought of using for Siamese teas. Okay. And then this is a green. This is, oh, and this one by itself was $4. Okay, this one is Green Galaxy Stardust. So you get a 10 and a 15 millimeter. This would be another good one to use for Christmas, I thought. Isn't that pretty? Yes. Okay. And then this one is I'm not sure. One is, okay, I think this one is berry, no. I'm not sure. I think this one is berry tie-dye. So again, you got, this camera, it wants to focus on the canvas. So it's like a multicolored with the Stardust on it. I think that's the berry tie-dyed one, I think. All right, and then this one, and these are, the sets are $9. And then this one is Funky and Fresh, I think. I might have gotten these mixed up. This one might be the berry tie-dye. It doesn't say on the, it's like a blue. Anyway, really, really like these. And again, my husband helped me pick out these. So I'm going to give this a shot. So my total, 1, 2, 3, I got 4 sets of 10 and 15 together. And then I got one, the Divine Twilight by itself. So my total was $40. Shipping was $4. So the total was $44. Kind of pricey for washi tape, but anyway, so I wanted to show those to you all. So I blame Katie. After I saw her washi tape haul, I was like, oh my gosh, okay, I'm gonna have to go check out that website. Okay, so we got washi tape. All right, I'm gonna start putting these together. All right. So yeah, let's talk about all of these beautiful Craftibly pre-orders that have been coming in. Sorry for the crinkly. Trying to keep these in order, which, yeah. Okay, well, that's not gonna happen. That's okay. They're getting stuck on the bag. So yeah, let's talk about these Craftibly pre-orders. Now, for right now, I just have a Tupperware container. I'm just gonna label these and throw them in there. Okay, so number 1. I'm going to keep hitting that. I'm just amazed at all of these awesome pre-orders. Now I just put the sticker at the top of the bag. Just like that. Put it on there. There you go. And there you go, you're kidded. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm so amazed at all of these Craftibly pre-orders. It's just, they're amazing. All of the upgrades and all of the, just all of the nice added features, like the ABs, the crystals, you know, it's just all of it. All of it. The tubes. Oh my gosh, the tubes, y'all. Tubes. Oh, those tubes. Let me tell you. They're amazing. So, I know I've said this before and I sound like a broken record, but I just thank you so much to the Craftibly team for all of their hard work. I know that this was a stressful time for all of them, but totally worth. Y'all probably can't even see what I'm doing. I should probably zoom in a little bit. Let me zoom in a little bit. I just wanted you to be able to see the canvas a bit. Okay. Yeah. What else has been going on with me? I've had a crazy week. I'm looking at my notes over here. Oh, okay, yeah. Let's talk about that. Okay, I just did 4. I'm doing 5. So I've had a little bit of at first I thought it was diamond painting burnout, but honestly it's all crafts in general burnout. Have any of you experienced that? This is the first time I have experienced a total burnout. Usually I'll get burnout from, you know, one craft or the other, and, you know, I move on to a different craft, and yeah, this time, no. I'm burnt out on all crafts. Like, I literally last night, my husband was like, you know, what are you doing? I was just sitting at my computer desk, just staring at the screen. Just like, what do I want to do? I have no idea. I didn't feel like diamond painting. I didn't feel like coloring. I didn't feel like doing the paint by numbers. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't. I just don't feel like doing any crafting, which is very unusual for me. Yeah, so let me know if any of you have experienced that down below and how you overcame that. What I did last night, I cleaned. I like reorganized some things here in my craft room. I just got on speakerphone with my best friend and just cleaned. I didn't want to do it, but you know, that was pretty much all I could do at that point. So yeah, it's just very strange for me. I'm usually doing something craft related, and for me not to want to do any of it is very, very unusual. So yep, so that happened. My anxiety has been a little high, just with, you know, everything. I don't want to say getting back to normal, but things are like nobody's wearing a mask here anymore. There's that, I don't know, it just bothers me a little bit. I mean, I get it. If you're vaccinated, you're vaccinated, which we are. But like, I still wear a mask in places, and maybe that's just me being over paranoid. I don't know, but yeah. So anyway, all right. So I talked about that DP burnout, all craft burnout. Yeah. That one's going to have to go down here. Because sometimes they put their sticker up top, so I just have to put my sticker down below. There was something I wanted to say. Let's see if I can find what I'm talking about. Hold on one second. Well, I'm looking. Hold on. I'm looking. Well, I don't see it. So, yikes. That's okay. That's okay. Okay. Yeah, this is all over the place. What else? Oh yeah, so let me tell you about what happened last week with Sean. Or actually, it was Saturday night. Sean's birthday was on Thursday of last week. Yeah, Thursday of last week, July the 8th. So we couldn't do anything on his birthday. We were getting really bad weather, remnants from the hurricane, all that stuff. So I said, why don't you just come over Saturday and I'll cook you dinner. I said, just pick out what you want to eat for dinner. Y'all, this kid, do you know what he picked out for dinner? Of all the things, he could have picked out anything. Steak, you know, I would have gotten anything for that kid. Just take a guess at what he picked out. So dumb. So dumb. I mean, to each their own. If you like it, you like it. But I just want to make sure I don't have a hole in that bag. Okay. He chose meatloaf. Meatloaf. Now, it's been a hot minute since I've made a meatloaf. I think it's been like 5 or 6 years because I generally don't eat red meat. I stick to chicken, pork, sometimes fish, depending on what fish it is. It's really got to be a fish that doesn't taste fishy. You know what I mean? Yeah, so he chose meatloaf and zucchini fries and I can't remember, something else. I was like, okay, that's fine. So come over and I'll make you meatloaf. So we made meatloaf and had that. That was great. And then we played Overwatch a little bit. We played on our Switch a little bit. We've been playing Stardew Valley. Yeah. So then he went home. It was probably around 9 o'clock or so. And no, it was later than that actually. It was like 10. Yeah, it was like 10. So he gets home and he's like, he calls me, which is odd for him to call me once he got home. And he was like, my apartment smells really weird. I'm like, what do you mean it smells weird? He goes, it smells like, he said it's a chemical smell. I'm like, a chemical smell? He goes, yeah, it's like really strong. So I said, well, just open up your windows and stuff and look around and see what you can find. Check your smoke detectors, you know, check your furnace, all that good stuff. So he did all that and he's like, okay, it's better with the windows open. I said, okay, you know, no big deal. It's probably just one of his neighbors doing something, you know, because he lives in an apartment, so it could be the guy above him or the whatever. So like around, it was right before, I remember this because it was right before Jeremy started streaming. It was like 10:45, like 10 minutes to 11. I'm making my coffee and getting my stuff ready to sit down for Jeremy's stream. And he calls me and he's like, you know, my head hurts really bad. I feel dizzy. And I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I said, okay, you've got an emergency number for your apartment complex. You need to call them. Just call them. So he did. He called the emergency number. Well, let me tell you, the emergency number for his apartment complex is a freaking joke. He got a call center and it was a girl that did not speak English. Okay. No offense to people that don't speak English, but in my opinion, if you are here working in the US, you definitely need to know how to communicate with customers. And he couldn't understand what she was saying, and she couldn't understand him. So he put in the ticket and said, you know, I've got a real bad chemical smell. I've got fumes in my apartment. Fumes, right? He said the word fumes. Okay. And she was like, I'm going to put a ticket in. The technician on call will call you when he's on the way. Okay. Well, 10-15 minutes go by. He started feeling worse. I was like, okay. I messaged in Jeremy's stream. I was like, I think something's going on. I thought it was a carbon monoxide leak. But after I researched it, you don't smell that. And he's not in an apartment with natural gas. So it wasn't that. But I was like, okay. I started to panic a little bit because he said he really wasn't feeling good and he was feeling like he was going to pass out. I said, okay, I'm going to come over there and get you. And, you know, we're going to pack up the cat. You're going to come stay with me until they get it fixed. Because I didn't want him getting sick and all that stuff, you know. Hold on, I'm looking for 29, which, wait a minute. Where's 29? I know it's here. There it is. So he said, all right, I said, call again and tell them it's an emergency. Like, you need somebody there now. Like, I was at the point of having him call 911 because, you know, I was panicking. So as he's calling the second time, there's a knock at his door, and it's the technician. And he was like, thank God you're here. The technician comes in and he was like, okay, I was told there was a fire. Where is it? What's happening? Sean was like, what? A fire? I didn't say fire. I said fumes. Again, communication breakdown. I mean, this is a prime example of how that could be really, really bad. Like, anyway, Sean was like, no, there is no fire. It's fumes, and something is really wrong in my apartment, and you need to fix it. So the guy is walking around, and it was really strong near his furnace. So we opened up the furnace, and he was like, the furnace is fine. I don't see any leaks. Or, I mean, we were thinking, Adam and I had looked up, was it a Freon leak from his AC? You know, that can give off like a sweet smell, but not a chemical smell. It's like, okay. He said, let me go a couple of doors down. His apartment complex is weird. So the apartment above him, no, I'm sorry, the apartment that shares a wall next to him is actually 2 doors down, because the one next to him is the apartment above him. It's very strange, very strange. Anyway, so the guy had to go a couple doors down, goes in there and was like, whoa, the smell was really bad in there. So what had happened was, long story short, because I'm making this longer than it should, they had sprayed the entire apartment. The people had moved out. They had sprayed the entire apartment with Kills, which is basically it's like an oil-based primer that's very, very strong, and it kills everything. That's why it's called Kills. I mean, it kills mold, you know, stains, whatever. But he shares that wall with that apartment, and there's a hole where the tubes go because their furnaces share lines with each other, if that makes sense. So there's basically a hole where the furnace lines are, so that smell was coming through the hole of his furnace room, and it was really bad. And what had happened was the apartment people had gone in there, kills the entire apartment, turned the AC on, and kept all the windows shut. So that smell was just circulating through that apartment really bad, and it was getting into Sean's apartment. So the guy opened up all the windows in the other apartment, turned off the air conditioning, and put a note into the office saying, you know, don't run this furnace for like 3-4 days. But that was scary. That was scary because Sean, long story short, we are basically the only family Sean has here. And I say family because, I mean, he's my best friend. I would do anything for him. He came from a really bad situation. So, you know, we're pretty much all he has. So I just started freaking out. I started freaking out really bad. Yeah. Anyway, so that got situated. Everything's fine. And, you know, the maintenance guy told him, you're not going to have carbon monoxide because you don't have gas in this apartment. So it will never be that, which is good. I didn't know that. Yeah. So the cat was fine. See, that's the other thing. Like, the cat wasn't sick. He was moving around. I'm sure he wasn't happy with the smell, but so I told Sean, I said, you know, go ahead and clean out the cat's water and food, and, you know, just in case any of that might have gotten into the food or water. I said, you know, just clean it out and start over. Yeah, so he's fine, but that was a scary Saturday night, let me tell you. Scary. Yeah, because I was like all ready to sit down for Jeremy's stream, because he had Naomi on there with him, and I was like, yeah, you know, this is gonna be great. Get to relax a little bit. Nope. Nope. Okay. What else do I want to talk about? Oh yeah, let's talk about Baby Boo. So if you follow me on Instagram, I posted a picture of Baby Boo on my Instagram feed. We have a baby cardinal in our crepe myrtle. Now every year we have the same pair of cardinals make a nest in our crepe myrtle. And cardinals are one of the few birds, and someone will correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I looked it up. They're one of the few birds that when they mate, they stay with that mate. So I think we've had the same pair for at least the last 3 or 4 years. And it's always fun to watch them make the nest, and I try to be really careful. I don't touch anything when I take a picture of the nest. But man, when I took that picture, the daddy cardinal, the bright red one, he was not happy. He was flying all around me. He was screaming at me. He was like, get away from my baby. It's like, okay, I'm only taking a picture, no big deal. But yeah, the Baby Boo, we call him Baby Boo. He's definitely growing very fast. He or she. I'm not going to know if it's a male or female until it gets older, where I can start to see what colors are on it, because the male obviously is bright red, and then the female is brown with tips of red. So, but they are some of my favorite birds. My grandmother and I used to watch them and feed them when she was alive. Cardinals and hummingbirds. But the cardinals are so pretty because they stay here year round. They don't migrate. And it's so pretty to see the bright red cardinal against white snow. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. So anyway, so yeah, I've been keeping an eye on Baby Boo, making sure Boo is okay. But he should be leaving the nest. I mean, he's pretty much outgrown the nest. So I would say probably the next week or so, he'll probably try to get out of the nest. That's my fear, though, is when they try to get out of the nest, if they're going to fall and hurt themselves. So, yeah. That's okay. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. If something happens, I will scoop that baby up and I will take him to a vet. Not to say that there's going to be much they can do, but I will try. Okay, I'm almost done here. Okay, we talked about Baby Boo. Let's see. Skylar and Zoe. Let's talk about Skylar and Zoe for a minute. They're driving me crazy, y'all. Driving me crazy. Skylar has become very aggressive with Zoe. To the point of, and I think I've mentioned this before, where I've had to break them up in the middle of the night. They only do it really at nighttime. Skylar will just attack Zoe and just wrap around her and just start biting her. And it's not playing. It's not playing. Believe me. It's not playing. So I've had to break that up in the middle of the night, and then Zoe walks around the house at like 3, 4, or 5 in the morning just howling. And I have to get up and, comfort her and be like, come on, get on the bed. It's like, I've had no sleep. I think this might have something to do with my DP burnout. I don't know. Yeah, so they're a hot mess. What else? Oh, so I need to figure out what I'm going to work on in August. I only have one more row left of Imagine by Rachel Froud, the rainbow turtle that I'm working on for Mrs. Coffee and Rachel Bray's event where the fun never ends. I only have one more row of that, so I will finish that kit in July, and I'm not sure what to work on in August. My original plan, as I'm kitting up a new diamond painting, right? My original plan was to work on Siamese teas, because I really need to work on a Mandy Manzano kit for my event that I have going on all year, Magical Mandy 2021. I will put that up in the eye so you can see that, the intro video of that. Where am I at? How many minutes am I at? Okay. So yeah, I feel like I really need to work on that, but that is a massive, massive canvas. Probably the biggest one I would have worked on ever. No way I'm going to finish that one this year, but I at least want to work on it to show my support for Mandy Manzano. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to work on that one or if I'm going to work on this one. I just don't know yet. Just don't know. I'm really up in the air right now. Been working on Wee Wax. So for those of you that don't know, I make Wee Wax, which is a diamond painting wax. And I'm just going to sit here and talk to y'all while I chat. I've been working on a new revision for Wee Wax to make it stickier. Now, the only issue I've had with it is in order to make it stickier, I've had to make it harder. So it is going to be a wax that you scrape, and I've had to add 2 other waxes into the beeswax. Now, all of you know the original formula was beeswax, but I've had to add 2 more waxes in. So it's definitely a harder wax. Here, I'll show you. This is my tester that I've been using. This is Gummy Bears. I did send out a few testers to some people. They should get them probably by the time you see this. They probably would have received their testers because I did it priority mail. Y'all, shipping is ridiculous. Priority mail for a 3-ounce package was $9. What the actual mother loving freak. Okay, anyway. All right, so this is the new Wee Wax. You can tell I've used it quite a bit, but it is very hard. So you are going to have to take a pen and you are going to have to, scrape it. Like, scrape it. And you're going to have that on there, no big deal. You just push it in there. I take a piece of parchment paper and a coaster and just push it down, get the extra off. I just throw the extra back in the tin. But yeah, and then it's just in there. I know you can't see that. Even though this is a hard wax, and you're gonna feel it too. That's the other thing, is when you scrape it, because how do I explain this? Hard wax makes it shrink. So it's going to shrink away from the walls of the tin. So you're gonna hear it move, and it's going to come away from the walls. No big deal. You just hold your thumb on it, while you scrape it, and it won't move. No big deal. But this stuff, it's sticky, y'all. Even though it's a hard wax, it's sticky. So, like I said, I've got some testers sent out. I want to know their thoughts. their honest opinions on it. I have a feeling they might say it's too hard, which I can probably play with that a little bit, but I actually like the harder wax. And the reason for that is because, like I said, you don't have the residue. You also get popping sound when you use this. So, yeah, so I'm excited for the new version of WeWax. That is going to be dropped on August the 6th. It's a Friday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. All of my information is down below in the description. Yeah, so, and of course I will release what scent it's going to be. It's going to be an awesome summer scent in a very pretty blue tin. This is the tin it's going to come in. This is another tester that I've been using with the actual scent that is going to be in the drop. But yeah, this tin is just gorgeous. Pretty blue tin. So I will release the scent to my channel members the week before, so they know what it is. And then the day before, I will announce it on Instagram. The scent is awesome. It's very awesome. My husband was like, oh my God, that's amazing. Sniffo vision. Can y'all smell it? Anyway. Okay, so that's WeWax. I'm trying to think what else. Hold on. There was something else I wanted to say, and I can't remember. Y'all, this is what happens when you get old, right? Let's see here. Where was it? Oh yeah, okay, so I haven't done this in a while, but I do like to shout out. Is that a good word? I don't know if that's a good word. Anyway, I like to let people know about new YouTube channels and new, diamond painters and things like that. I really enjoyed Bev B's last live on Tuesday. I'll put a link down below in the description box for that, so you can check that out. She actually introduced Randa, who is a new diamond painter and has a YouTube channel and has an Etsy shop. She's amazing, has such awesome energy. I absolutely adore her. She's like, I'm going to call her Mini Katie, because yeah, she's like a mini Katie. If you watch Bev's live, you'll understand why. Anyway, love her, but I do want to just throw a shout out to Dragon Wing Diamonds, and I'm going to have her link down below. She is a brand new YouTuber. She had messaged me and asked me some questions about, starting a YouTube channel and any advice and that kind of thing. So I am very proud of her for starting a YouTube channel. So I would really like for all of you to check her out, show her some support and some love. And she's a lot of fun. She has a lot of fun stories in her whip and chats. And she does diamond painting. So definitely go check her out. Dragon Wing Diamonds. I will have her link down below as well. Yeah. And then the other thing is drills and shells. Let's talk about that for a minute. Very excited that Diamonds and Washi and Tiny Worlds of Wonder are going to be hosting drills and shells this year. They made an announcement on Instagram this past week. I'm sure they're going to have more details in the near future, but super excited for that. But I have to choose a kit for that event, and I don't know which one I want to do, because all of my Halloween kits are massive and huge. I do have one that is smaller, which I might actually do. It's from Craftibly. I think it's Faces of Fairy 11. It's the one where it's a smaller one, and she's a witch with a hat and all that. So I might do that one for the event, because it's not massive. Everything else I have, like Hazel from Dreamer Designs, is huge. I have the, what is it called, Scaredy Cats from Diamond Art Club, the two cats and the pumpkin, that one's square. Okay. We all know about how I feel about that. Although I'm warming up to squares a little bit. As long as I'm not working on them all the time, I'm okay. I do a little bit at a time, get frustrated, put it to the side, get back to a round. I'm good. So yeah, so I am going to probably end up putting a poll up for my channel members to choose a canvas for me to work on for the Drills and Chills event. I think that'll be fun. So anyway, Yes. So I am all kitted up. I've got all of my baggies here in my little Tupperware. Now, when I actually am going to work on this canvas, I will put the baggies in my Bella Art de Nicole storage organizer. This thing's fabulous. Excuse me. Right now I have my Imagine kit in it, but love, love, love these organizers. Absolutely love it. So I did not get one with removable sections because I got it when they first came out, but I think now they have storage containers that actually you can remove these and change them around to different sizes that you want. So, but yeah, love that. Okay, what else? I think I've gone over pretty much everything. I know this whip and chat or kit up and chat has been all over the place. I'm sorry. It's been kind of cray-cray around here. Kind of cray-cray. So anyway, Coastal Flight. I've got it kitted up, so that means I can work on it whenever I want to. So who knows? Maybe the next whip and chat will be on this one. Let me know in the comments down below if your pre-orders have come in and what did you order? Let me know. I'm so excited. I'm absolutely loving seeing all of the untubings of all the new Craftibly orders. Very exciting. So anyway, I hope everybody has a fabulous, fabulous rest of your weekend and a great start to your week. And I'm sure I will see you again very soon. Bye guys.